Top 10 healthy benefit of eating eggs. Eggs are among the few foods that I would classify as superfood. They are loaded with nutrients, some of which are rare in the modern diet. Here are 10 healthy benefits of eggs that have been confirmed in human studies. Number 1. Eggs are incredibly nutrients. Eggs are among the most nutritious food on the planet. A whole egg contains all the nutrients required to turn a single cell into a baby chicken. A single large boiled egg contains vitamin A 6% of the RDA, floata 5% of the RDA, vitamin B5 7% of the RDA, vitamin B12 9% of the RDA, vitamin B2 15% of the RDA, phosphorus 9% of the RDA, selenium 22% of the RDA. Eggs also contain decent amounts of vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin B6, calcium and zinc. This is coming with 77 calories, 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of healthy fats. Egg also contain various other trace nutrients that are important for health. Whole eggs are among the most nutritious foods on the planet, containing a little bit of almost every nutrient we need. Omega-3 enriched and our pastured eggs are even healthier. Number 2. Eggs are high in cholesterol, but they don't adversely affect blood cholesterol. It is true that eggs are high in cholesterol. In fact, a single egg contains 212 mg, which is over half of the recommended daily intake of 300 mg. However, it is important to keep in mind that cholesterol in the diet does not necessarily raise cholesterol in the blood. The liver actually produces a large amount of cholesterol every single day. When we eat more eggs, the liver just produces less cholesterol instead, so it's even out 6 or 7. The response to egg constitution varies between individuals. In 70% of people, eggs do not raise cholesterol at all. In the other 30% termed hyper responders, eggs can mildly raise total in LDL cholesterol. Eggs are high in cholesterol, but eating egg does not have adverse effect on cholesterol in the blood for the majority of people. Number 3. Egg rise HDL, the good cholesterol. HDL stands for high density lipoprotein. It is often known as the good cholesterol. People who have higher level of HDL usually have a lower risk of heart diseases, stroke and various healthy problems. Eating is a great way to increase HDL. In one study, 2 eggs per day for 6 weeks increased HDL level by 10%. Egg constipation constantly leads to elevated level of HDL, the good cholesterol, which is linked to a reduced risk of many diseases. Number 4. Egg contain choline, an important nutrient that most people do not get enough of. Choline is a nutrient that most people do not even know exists. Yes, it is an incredibly important substance and is often grouped with B vitamin. Choline is used to build cell membranes and have a role in producing signaling molecules in the brain along with various other functions. Dietary surveys have shown that about 90% of people in the US are getting less than the recommended amount of choline. Whole eggs are an excellent source of choline. A single egg contains more than 100 mg of this very important nutrients. Eggs are among the best dietary source of choline, a nutrient that is incredibly important but most people are not getting enough of. Number 5. Egg turn LDL cholesterol from small dense to large, linked to a reducing risk of heart diseases. LDL cholesterol is generally known as the bad cholesterol. It is well known that having high level of LDL is linked to increased risk of heart diseases. But what many people do not realize is that there are subtypes of LDL that have to do with the size of the particles. There are small dense LDL particles and then there are large LDL particles. Many studies have shown that people who have predominantly small dense LDL particles have higher risk of heart diseases than people who have mostly large LDL particles. Egg constipation appears to change the pattern of LDL particles from small dense LDL bad to large LDL, which is linked to a reduced heart disease risk. Number 6. Egg contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that have major benefit for eye health. One of the consequences of egging is that eyesight tend to get rose. There are several nutrients that help contract some of the degenerative process that can affect our eyes. Two of these are called lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that tend to build up in the retina of the eye. Studies show that consuming a adequate amount of these nutrients can significantly reduce the risk of contracted and macular degeneration, two very common eye disorders. Egg yolks actually contain large amount of both lutein and zeaxanthin. In one controlled trial, eating just 1.3 egg yolks per day for 4.5 weeks increasing blood levels of lutein by 28 to 50% and zeaxanthin by 140 to 142. The antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin are very important for eye health and can help prevent macular degeneration and contract. Eggs are high in both of them. Number 7. In the case of omega-3 or pastured eggs, they lower triglycerides as well. Of course, it does not just matter what we eat, it also matters what the food that we eat at. In the regard, not all eggs are created equal. Their nutrients composition varies depending on how the hens we are feed and raised. Egg from hens that are raised on a pasture and or feed omega-3 in enriched feeds tends to be much higher in omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acids are known to reduce blood levels of triglycerides, a well-known risk factor for heart diseases. Omega-3 in enriched and pastured eggs contain significant amount of omega-3 fatty acid. Eating these type of eggs in effective way to reduce blood triglycerides. Number 8. Eggs are high in quality protein with all the essential amino acids in the right ratio. Proteins are the main building blocks of the human body. They are used to make all sorts of tissues and molecules that serve both a structural and functional purpose. Getting enough protein in their diet is very important, and studies show that currently a recommended amount may be too low. Well, eggs are an excellent source of protein with a single large egg contain 6 grams. Eggs are fairly high in quality animal protein and contain all the essential amino acids that humans need. Number 9. Eggs do not raise your risk of heart diseases and may reduce the risk of stroke. For many diseases, eggs have been unfairly demonized. It has been claimed that because of the cholesterol in them, they must be bad for the heart. Many studies published in recent years have examined the relationship between egg consumption and the risk of heart diseases. In one review of 17 studies with a total of 263k plus participants, no association with found between egg consumption and heart diseases or stroke. Many studies have looked at egg to consumption and the risk of heart diseases and found no association. However, some studies have found an increased risk in people with type of 2 diabetes. Number 10. Eggs are highly fulfilling and tend to make your eat fewer calories, helping you to lose weight. Eggs are incredibly fulfilling. They are high protein food, but protein is by far the most fulfilling macronutrients. Eggs score high in skill called the satiety index, which measure the ability of food to induce feeling of fullness and reduce subsequent calorie intake. In one study of 30 overweight women, eating egg instead of bagels for breakfast increased feeling of fulfillment and made them automatically eat fewer calories for the next 36 hours. In another study, replacing a bagel breakfast with an egg breakfast caused significant weight loss over a period of 8 weeks.